I'm on. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to tonight's live video. That one's not working, right? Just say that. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I'm sorry that we're running a little bit late. The big scary computer decided to do its updates when it shouldn't be. But anyway. Hey guys, I know I said that, didn't I? Whoops, let's go back again. Hope you guys are all having a really good night. Like I said, thank you for being patient. Hey everybody. I have absolutely no idea what the heck I'm doing tonight, and that's not because I'm disorganised, it was just because I don't know where I'm going to take this. So I'm kind of going to get you guys to just kind of judge me, that's not the right way, kind of guide me a little bit. So you tell me what you want to see and we'll see. Di, that's hilarious that you say that, because just as I sort of saw myself, I've got a bit of a ugh going on here with this shirt on. So thank you, I appreciate it. I think my head looks slim, I'm not sure about the rest of me yet, but we'll get there. To tell you something exciting though, I got my wedding dress the other week. Was it last week or the week before? Week before. And it actually fits. I'm very proud. So we got the size smaller than I originally tried on. So the fact that it fits, I'm rather excited. So, woohoo me! Yay! The only thing I do have to show you, Rusio, I love my shirt too. I figured it was cute, and I like my Hogwarts. So very cool one. So the only thing I did sort of bring to show you was I thought I'd show you sort of a little bit about how I've been using my Mumsy and Bub TN, because I've just been using it as a bit of a junk journal, and to be honest I probably only pull it out once a fortnight or so, just because the last couple of weeks have been insane. Like, they've been so busy, and I hate to say it, but it's only going to get busier in the next couple of weeks. You'd think with footy season being over I'd get to calm down. But no, Ryan, there's bad video settings apparently. Oh, are you looking at my cat? No, you zoomed in on the cat. I'm not quite sure if you guys can hear me or anything, so just let me know if you can, because there's some bad settings going on at the moment. So I'm hoping that you guys can still hear me. Let me know if you can. I know you can see my cat.
It's still working.
Seems to be still working. So we're going to keep going. If you guys don't comment, I'll know something's wrong. So these are the little notebooks that I made myself when I was making my TNs. Sarah, you said you can see the cat, so I'm assuming we're good. And I've just been playing with them at different moments, doing different things. So this was like a bit of a smush page with my tombos that I really enjoyed doing. Then I was just playing with some shading and some droplets. Just playing with some bits and pieces. I like this little page. I made this at Plan a Day actually a couple of weeks ago. I was just cutting shapes out of things, so it's just a fun place to sort of chuck a bunch of stuff and see what happens. And then at the next one, I kind of cut these out. So I got my DIY cuts from Kaiser Craft a while ago, and I just, as a bit of a whim, cut out a bunch of hexagons just because I had that die. So I was playing with them. I had them sitting there for ever and haven't done anything with them, so I decided to kind of make this I guess quilt kind of thing out of some scrap paper, and then I just continued it on. But I haven't had a chance to play with it as much as I would have liked to. The pebbling is gorgeous. This is what actually, like, I love my Planners Anonymous TNs, but there's something about this one that I'm not as scared of breaking it or hurting it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just feel like I can chuck this or just take this anywhere and just go, whereas my Planners Anonymous ones I'm just a little scared of breaking. So it is a gorgeous TN, and I'll put a code. I have a code if you want to use it. I'm just trying to think where I can put it. After this video is over, or even in the comments along the way, I'll see if I can put my code in. But I think it's just plum5 on any Mumsy and Bub TN if you were interested. This was not supposed to be a sales pitch. Somehow it ended up being one. But I do love my Mumsy and Bub. Alright, you guys may have to kind of guide me a little bit now. Denise, yes, it is one of the cutest little things ever. I'll see if Ryan can, there you go. It's a gorgeous planner. It's just oh, it took me a while to find a plant in my house that fit into the planter, but, oh, Ryan's playing with the microphone, so. Everyone's gone really quiet now, and I'm a little nervous that they've all gone. I don't know if they're not there or not.
You won't find out for 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm just going to keep talking, and hopefully you guys are all still there. But yeah, I'm just going to need your guidance a little bit, so I know I'm usually pretty organised, but I didn't really know what to do. There we go. Thank you, Sarah. How the new house plan designs are going. It's kind of stalled a little. So we got, what did we get? We got confirmation from the builder, what, 2 or 3 weeks, no, 6 or 7 weeks ago, that we were going to title. From the land people, sorry. Just before I keep going there, Simone, that's plastic. I can't keep plants either, which is why I keep plastic ones. But I do have, Denise, that's actually funny that you say that. I am growing a bunch of succulents for the wedding. We're going to make, we have made kind of little planter bowls to put them in, and then at the end, so when we move into the new house, we're actually going to turn it into like a vertical garden. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. So I'm trying to keep them alive at the moment for the wedding, and then put them, replant them into something else. So fingers crossed I can keep succulents alive, because I don't know if I can. But back to the house plans, we found out that we're going to title in March.
Well, we're on track.
We're on track to title in March. So fingers crossed we do, and if that's the case, best case scenario, I think we'd be in by Christmas. Worst case scenario, probably just afterwards. Not sure how long it takes to do. I've never built a house before, so I don't know how long that takes. But we haven't really got to do anything yet. There's not been any design stuff. There's not been any sort of picking of colours. I know what I want it all to look like in my head, but I don't have any real concrete kind of stuff. So just at the moment, we're kind of just sitting around waiting for someone to come to us and say, hey, do you want to pick some colours and stuff? But nothing yet. Nothing yet, unfortunately. Trying to think of other things I can show you. I know you might have seen this on my Insta. But as part of me playing with my new Cricut, which I can now officially tell you I have a Cricut maker, which I'm really, really enjoying. Oh, is it? Sorry. I was looking up here. That I'm really, really enjoying playing with. This was something that I made as a bit of a, I really enjoyed playing with vinyl, and that's what this is heat transfer vinyl. And I just sort of wanted to see how intricate a design I could make and how it looked on these little planter bags. So this one took a really long time. Oh no, it didn't. It took about 40 minutes, which I guess is a long time, but just, oh, have a look at that colour. Very pretty. So I've been keeping my planner in this at the moment. It always travels with me in a bag. That way, if it is in my big bag and something spills or something spills, something doesn't work, there's something in my planner, it doesn't fall out and make a mess. So I always like to protect my planners with just something, and this is really gorgeous. Yeah, Sarah, I did make it. I'm very, very proud of myself, actually. This came out almost perfect, not quite, but it is very, very cool. Very cool. So I'm going to experiment with a few more things like that soon enough, and if you guys like them and are interested, then it could be perhaps something else that we add to the website. I know you guys would know this already, but my website launched at the start of the month. There are stickers. I'll do my own little shameless plug since I've done my TN plug, but we do have my gorgeous, I'm just going to put it, there we go. My gorgeous live video stickers that Denise from Luscious Labels have made me, who's here. So they're the little stickers to remind you they're in the store at the moment. So if maybe you were a little bit late, shorty, maybe you could go over and get those stickers. I'm just kidding. Maybe pop over and grab the stickers if you wanted to. You can have them in your pen. You won't forget when the videos are on. And I think they're only $1.50. So hey Cal, hey Simone. Hey everybody, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I know I sound a bit down, I'm just really tired, so I'm trying to be as up as I can, so please excuse me if I do sound a little bit down. I am fine. I'm just at the end of footy season, which sounds like it should be that time of the year that it's kind of calming down, but it's kind of the opposite. We're ramping up at the moment with interviews and all those things, and then the wedding stuff, which we got the... Here we go. Do you guys want a wedding update? I don't know if you do or not. But we got the rundown of how the ceremony goes from the celebrant yesterday. So we've been working through that a little bit, and then sort of working through all the little details of, okay, who's, what are my nephews going to do, and what are they going to wear, which feels like I should have organised that already, but all those sort of things. So that's just happening, and then unfortunately Ryan's best man's had to pull out at the last minute, so we've just had to move some things around. So that's only happened today. So when I say it has been a challenge, it really hasn't, because we haven't done that much. But thankfully Ryan's granddad's going to step up and be his best man, which I think you're not happy about Matthew not being there, but you're happy about granddad being best man, aren't you? Yes, he's nodding. So it's sad when someone has to pull out of the wedding, but it's also life gets in the way. So unfortunately he's not going to be able to be there. But we've got the best videographer in South Australia, so he can get a cool video. I can show you something else I've made for the wedding if you like. Actually, I'd love somebody else's opinion on it, because I'm not sure if I like it. I'm going to have a full video coming up for you in October. Here's when I get to tell you things that I'm doing in October. October and November are going to be nuts, so just be ready for Plum-Mash. Will be a crazy place to be. In October, I'm going to do a full video about all the little different crafts and stuff I've made for the wedding, because I have made quite a lot. Obviously I'm a bit of a crafty person, so that makes sense. But one thing I have made, so I wanted to use I've got my grandma's wedding dress, and I've got her veil, and the original plan was to use her veil. Sorry, I'll stop spinning it around. Was to use her veil, however it is 70 years old-ish, and was a bit broken and frayed and colour, like very yellow, and I couldn't really use it. So I've used the actual lace of the veil in another project. It's going to be like a memory, kind of like a memory vision board, but with lace. But she had these gorgeous pearls on the top, like on the headpiece. So I kind of removed them and then stuck them down on this little comb, which can then go sort of on my hair, like on top of the veil. So I haven't got my veil, so hold on. Sort of just put that in my hair a little bit and see if Brian can zoom in, and that can kind of get the effect a little bit. I can't see if you can see that because I can't move my head now. So, but what do you guys think? Do you think that looks okay? I'm worried that it looks a little bit too handmade, but actually just looking at that there, it doesn't look too bad. So maybe I haven't done as bad a job as I thought I had. But that'll just sit on top of my veil, so it won't be too sort of conspicuous. It won't jump out or anything. Shorty, when I say it's how planned I've become, it kind of happens by accident. I kind of think, okay, I want to do this video, when can I fit it in? And some of them sort of pop up because, like the Planners Anonymous ones pop up, the hauls pop up. They're really easy. Pardon me. But obviously, things like my wedding stuff, I've been holding on to it all for a reason, so that, number one, I wanted to wait till I had my maker and I could use that, because I knew the maker could do things that my air can't. So I wanted to use my Cricut for a lot of them. So I wanted to wait for the maker, and then I also wanted to do it all in one video, because it would be some of the projects are just a little bit too small to have just in one video, and it's kind of an almost I want to show you everything I've done, and if someone wants a tutorial or how did you do that, I can then go and do that video like that, as opposed to this is how I did it and I wasn't happy with the result. I'm 100% happy with everything I made, and then now I get to show you guys the perfect product, I guess, at the end, as opposed to the trial and error product, which sometimes I feel like I give you with my decorations, because I can't do them back to front, obviously. But anyway, it is the closest way I can have her with me, Denise. If I can't have her there, she's still alive, my gran. She's 94, but she would have no idea where she was or what she was doing. And unfortunately, because we're having my wedding at where she used to live, it would be a very confusing day for her, and I don't want to make life any harder for her than it has to be. So unfortunately she's not going to be able to be there, but she will be there in lots of little ways, because there's lots of little nods to my gran and my grandpa and my pa for that matter. So there's lots of ways that they're being remembered, so I'm hoping that that's enough. Shorty, coming up with ideas is really hard. So for example, my Planners Anonymous box was supposed to be here last Thursday. Should have been here last Thursday. And when it didn't get here by Thursday, it meant I couldn't, it didn't come until Friday, which meant I couldn't film it till Friday night, which obviously then I was missing a video for Friday afternoon. And I didn't want to put it off. I've never missed an upload day, and I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud that once I've gone Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I've never actually missed it, and I don't intend to anytime soon unless the world absolutely falls apart. But usually I have a couple of pre-done videos that I can kind of just pop up if I forget or if I run out of things or I don't have something. Unfortunately this time I didn't have that, so I had to come up with something at the last minute, and stupidly I reckon that the storage idea for my Planners Anonymous boxes is probably one of the better videos I've done for a while. So necessity is the mother of invention, and along it came, and I'm rather happy with it. So sometimes struggling for an idea, if you're desperate to find something, sometimes works, I think, sometimes. Kel's 2 years today to your wedding. Wow, I don't think I could have done that. I don't think I could have waited that long. Not just because I can't wait to be married to him, but I already feel like this process has gone on forever, and I mean that in a nice way. But I'm very excited for it to be done, and I mean that in a nice way. And thankfully Ryan's standing here and he knows what I mean when I say that. But I'm very much looking forward to be done, because I'm tired. And as I turn around, Ryan's yawning, so I'm thinking he might be tired too. It was a good, I will admit, Nace, you know I don't say nice things about myself very often, but that video was actually really good. I'm very, very impressed with that one, actually how it turned out. And happy to admit, I didn't come up with the idea myself. I saw a photo of something on YouTube, on Facebook, Insta, I don't remember where I saw it. I saw someone had done something similar with their other kits, with other kinds of kits, something similar but not quite the same. And I thought, well, let's see if I can do something similar, because my boxes were just taking up room everywhere, and it just didn't work anymore. So I don't remember where I saw it. If I remembered where I saw it, I would give credit, but I don't remember. So unfortunately, but it certainly wasn't 100% my own idea. And I think that's the key as well, Shorty. Like if something is you've taken inspiration from somewhere but then turned it into your own, I think that's not borrowing, it's not stealing other people's ideas, it's not copying, it's adapting them for yourself, which I think is fine. That's my opinion anyway. I could very quickly learn that I'm wrong, but that's my opinion when it comes to YouTube videos. Denise, I will happily come and help you do yours one day, just I don't know when that will be. I promise I will get there. I can't even come to Planner Day this week. Like, come on. I'm so busy I can't even come to Planner Day. However, you and I are going somewhere later. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm out of ideas again. That didn't take long.
You can do your monthly.
Which one?
The one you normally do.
I guess I could. I've been a little bit... Whoa, why are you all messed up? My succulent's in the wrong spot, but I'll fix it later. I've tried to be... Oh, have you been playing with the audio, Ryan?
Yeah, I made it. It wasn't the proper settings.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
Ryan says sorry. I'm the same event planner and helping my sister in her first wedding was special sister. Yes, I would take a wild guess that doing your sister's wedding would be the most stressful thing ever. So I'm very glad, number one, that my sister's already married. And number two, I wouldn't offer to do her wedding because she would drive me crazy. Hi Sammy, if you're watching. Have I bought anything this week? No, I haven't, because I haven't had a day off yet to be able to go anywhere near the shops. Pardon me. But I will be going to the shops tomorrow, I think. Ooh, that looks pretty. I should keep that in there with my cat. No, I shouldn't. It's not going to stay. I'd love some advice on your videos when I get the chance. Shorty, send me a Facebook message and I will have a look tomorrow. I'm being honest, I don't have time right now, but I can have a look tomorrow for you. Okay, I need to clean that because it's going to drive me nuts. Can you pass me a baby wipe, please? Thank you. When he's talking monthlies, I'm assuming he wants me to do these ones, not the YouTube ones, correct? Did I? Oh, okay, righto. Any suggestions, guys, on what I should use to decorate that? No idea. I don't know why I've got crap all over my planner. This is how I clean my planner, just in case anyone's ever wondering if I've got sticky stuff somewhere. Baby wipes. They are a godsend. I don't have baby, but I have baby box. Do I still get the planner baby box? Yes, I do. I know that the owner, Renelle, has been she's been ill for a really long time, but she's gone overseas to get treatment in the last sort of 3 or 4 months, and so I think we're on hold. I knew it had gone bi-monthly instead of every month, but I think I haven't got one for maybe 3 months. I don't think I've got one for 3 months, so I think they're just on sabbatical until Renelle's back, which I completely understand. That's not a bad thing. Oh, sorry, I'll take my watch off. How have I been going with my monthlies? I have set up the rest of my year just because it is a little bit crazy, like I said. So I've got my October all set up with actually everything that's going on. Hello, crazy life. My habit trackers have been going okay. I kind of forget to do it. Denise, thank you. She's back home and recovering. See, Denise knows everything. I don't. Denise is my hero. She knows everything. While I'm here, I'm going to fill in my trackers because I just realised I haven't done that. So I have been keeping all of my colours with me in my gorgeous pencil case. And I'll just colour these in while I'm talking to you. So let's have a look at my move tracker. Chuck questions at me if you need to while we're here, because that's what I'm here for. You know what? I can't concentrate on that and talking to you at the same time, so I'm not going to. Just right. I don't want to look there and there and there. It's too hard. I don't even know how I want to decorate this. I do want to use, and you guys are going to see it on Friday. So I got my first Bee Haven honey pot. I got that last week. I got that on Friday. So that video is going up on Friday of the reveal of the whole honey pot. And because you get so many stickers with the Bee Haven kits, like, oh my god, you guys saw the Harry Potter week, right? It was bloody insane how many stickers you got. So I wanted to use that in my social media planner for next month because obviously I've got so many pages, and rather than using a Planners Anonymous kit, which I obviously love using, but I never seem to use them more than once. That's what's I'm gonna use that, but I'm gonna use that in an actual, I'll do actually a video for that so you guys can see how I set that up. Hiccups. So that's, I'm also gonna let you in a little secret. I have a bonus video for you guys tomorrow. This is gonna be a very quick drive-by. And now it's going back over there. So that's tomorrow's video, is the reveal of the TN, and then I have my honey pot reveal is going to be on Friday. So you guys get an extra video this week. Very exciting. And then I can start looking at all the stuff for October. So that will be, I haven't set it all out yet, Shorty, just in case you're wondering. I haven't set it all out, but I do sort of like, I'll show you. I will just show you. So at the start of every month, I kind of, and this is my layout that I love for that. It's just for planning. It's, and when I say planning, like this is full just for ideas, which is why everything's in pencil. So I can rub them out. If something's not coming, like, for example, Mystery Lime Mail is released on the 2nd. I know it is. It's in my other planner, and I'm giving it the time to get here, and then it's going to be on the next Wednesday. So I know that's there. Planners Anonymous, I know, ships somewhere between the 15th and the 18th. You give it a week to get here, so it probably should be going up on the 24th or the 26th. I can plan like that from when things should be here, and then I just have to plan all my other videos out around it. So it does make it easier having this whole big thing. Looking at that right now, you guys are up for a rather large month of Planners Anonymous by no fault of my own. I decided that I wanted to, since my hens night next weekend, I really wanted to have a bit of a, well, I wanted a hens night kind of theme to it. So I'm actually going to pull out for the first time ever, and especially with, this is kind of funny, I'm going to pull out one of my old Planners Anonymous kits. I'm going to use the girls night kit. I haven't filmed it yet. I haven't even planned it yet. So I will be planning it and filming it in the next couple of days. But I'm actually finding it really amusing that the first time I'm doubling up on a decoration with a Planners Anonymous kit, because I've never used them more than once in a weekly deco before, is with a kit I actually didn't like the first time. So I'm a little scared, I'm a little nervous, but I think it's the perfect kit for the event. And I'm going to try, especially the rest of the way home, when I say home, for the rest of the year, to kind of try and push out of my comfort zone. I know I've kind of fallen into a comfort zone with some planning, and I really did enjoy the grand final week for that. It's kind of yanked me out of my let's just do a kit kind of way. So I'm hoping to come up with some different ideas and some different things that hopefully you guys will enjoy. But Shorty, that's just for you. That's how I sort of plan out. And I've actually, just to be even more super organised, why have I've put them in the wrong spot. Did I do that twice? No, I didn't. Ha, righto. So that's October, and I've actually done November so that I can be a little bit more planned out for November, because November's obviously going to be just as crazy as October is, and I'm going to need a lot of pre-filming. So I don't usually like to pre-film, but you guys are going to understand during November I don't really have much of a choice. I am still planning that Slim Pickens video. I am. Don't worry, I have that in my list and it will get done. What I'm hoping to do is maybe do a bit of a crossover, and this is how busy both of us have been. Desley and I have been actually speaking about doing something like that for a while. She'll do a decoration or something that I'll pick something for her and she'll do a decoration with it, and I'll do the same thing. So it is something we're working on. Why are you doing a zoom in of the table? I'm going to do... Stop it! Sorry, my family are having a talk about tattoos and I'm included on it, and it's just amusing. It is coming, Desley and I are trying to work on it. Trying to get us together in the same place for more than 5 minutes is a very complicated thing right now. So it is coming, and I'm trying to get it done by the end of the year. So hold that. Oh, what else do I have to do for the end of the year? Any other videos I must do? We'll chuck them. I'd really love to do a Desley collab. Like, Desley and I have become really good friends away from the kikki.k stuff. Like, she's an awesome chick. I've actually made a lot of really great planner friends, and you're one of them, Denise, you're another, Sarah, Cassandra, you guys know I love you. But Desley and I send each other funny messages all the time and just laugh at each other, and yeah, that's when I mentioned the Slim Pickens to her, she said she'd be really interested in doing that. Denise, you're another one I keep meaning to say, hey, would you like to do this? You might be able to do one on one of your lives, and I might be doing one on my lives or something like that. So I will do that. I'd love a video with then doing a voiceover. Hold on, explain that a little bit more, Shorty. I don't quite understand what you mean.
They're voicing over your video.
Ah!
Like a reaction video, maybe?
A reaction video, or Ryan doing my voiceover?
No.
Because that would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. The problem with Ryan choosing stuff for me is that he already knows what I like. And he doesn't like annoying me, so he'd pick the right thing.
I could be mean.
He wouldn't, though, because then he'd have to deal with me, which would just be horrible. That's actually a funny thing to come out of our vow writing. Like, there's a lot of funny little jokes at me because I'm cuckoo. There's no funny little jokes at him. Ryan doing a voiceover. Thank you, Shorty. That makes more sense. Would you like to do a voiceover of one of my videos?
I don't think so.
Guys, you might have to help me convince him because I don't think he's going to. But I'm just going to put that cat there just because I feel like you guys looking at me is kind of boring. So I'm going to put the cat there. I'm trying to think of what else I can tell you. Alright, I want your opinion on something, actually, guys. You can help me. So, for the wedding, I have buckets. For the wedding, here's two things that you guys can help me with. So, we're obviously having a beach wedding. I've told you guys that, haven't I? I'm sure I have. We're having a beach wedding, and we're having a lolly table. And so, what I've decided would be cute is to have have all the lollies in these buckets. So they look like you're coming in sand, and I'll probably fill these up somehow with something so that it goes blah 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 blah. Shorty says, come on Ryan, I super dare you.
Super dare.
Super dare. Do you guys think that I should leave these in the colour they are, keeping in mind that these are Crow's colours and I'm going to South Australia, and my cousins are Crows supporters, which I don't enjoy, and I'm not a Crows supporter. Do you think I should paint them? I need suggestions. Ryan says no. Ryan wants to leave them the way they are.
Well, it'll come off. It won't be good. You can't paint the inside.
No, I can't paint the inside, but I can paint the outside. What do I do, Simone? What do I do when I'm not planning? Huh? I plan to plan. I actually do. I have it. I need to show you guys this because I find it hilarious at the moment. I have been so busy that I have forgotten to plan. So for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I have got this little thing here that says, don't forget to plan. And don't forget or remember to plan. Huh? I'm a planner. That's what I do. And yet I'm still reminding myself in my planner to plan. Stupid. But I'm that busy, I keep forgetting. Simone, sorry, I'm going to do one question at a time as they come up. Simone, I work in footy stats, so I love football. Most people know that. Crazy about football. It's my dream job. I love it. It is every single day. Actually, that's not true. Not every single day, but most days I bound out of bed and I just can't wait to go to work because I love my job. But that's what I do. I work with footy stats and I love it. It's the best thing ever. Painting them would be tricky. Hey Jet, where'd you come from? See, look, everyone says paint them. You're being overruled. Thank you. I think painting them would look better. I think the colours are just wrong. And we couldn't find navy blue buckets. I looked. And that's not... This isn't navy blue. I don't care what anyone says. That's not navy blue. That's royal blue. And that's not the right colour. So, righto, you guys have helped me made one decision. I can paint them. So that's easy. Woohoo! Thanks, guys. Oh, and Simone says leave my art. Simone!
Thanks, Simone.
You made them hard. They would be hard, Denise, to paint. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, but not peel off and stuff.
But I don't know. The other question I have, and yes, I'm flicking around with things in the air today. I don't know why I need to keep my hands busy. So for my, like I said, for my table centerpieces, I'm having their cement bowls, and when we do the video with all the wedding stuff, I am going, ooh. Here we go, hold on. That's an idea. That decorate with pictures of us. Yeah, maybe. That's not an idea. And wrap them in blue material, says Denise. Ooh. There's some ideas. I'm a bad influence. I watch you and I just want more stickers. Survivor Sky, well, I'm a terrible influence on myself. That's you guys know I joined the Behaven PR team, and I swear I've bought more stickers since I've been part of the PR team than before, because now I want all the stickers. So I apologise for being a bad influence. I hope you meant that in a nice way. But yeah, I'm a bad influence on myself, so if I'm a bad influence on other people, I apologise. But Denise, I think that I think your idea of wrapping them in material might be an idea. So the other one I need your advice on is, so I have my centerpieces, which I will show you when I do my wedding DIY video. I've got, they're bowls made out of cement, and then we've got succulents in there, and then we're going to have, the original plan was to have a little blackboard stake with the table numbers. There's going to be lights in there as well too, so it's going to be very, very cute. And then I thought that my family we play a card game called Frustration, and it's just a game that my grandma taught us, and we sit around, whenever we're together, we just sit around for hours playing this game. So I thought maybe it would be a cute idea to have like stakes in that with cards as the table numbers instead of actual numbers. So I was playing with having like some bamboo stakes with a peg on it, and then the peg sits there and holds that. So I might paint that like black. But what do you think? Is that too tacky? I don't know if it's tacky. I don't know if that's the right word, but there's... Sorry, I'll make sure I put that in the right spot. I'm not quite sure. What do you guys think? Should I just go with just the normal kind of... Bad example, because that's not going to sit in. But hold on. So just sort of something like that. That's sort of what it would look like, but maybe down a bit lower. Or just do the blackboard kind of thing.
Regular size playing card.
Oh, there you go. Or you could have a regular size playing card.
I'm showing so I can see the difference.
But, or otherwise it'd be just like a, imagine that's like a blackboard and you just write the number on there. I don't know. Oh, sorry, Ryan. I don't know. It's just a bit hard. It's just a bit hard. Anyway, let me know what you think. Lilycat, when you paint them, try mixing the paint with some PVA glue so it doesn't flake off. That's a smart idea, because then the glue wouldn't come off. Oh, you guys are smart. You guys really are. This is why I love you. You're so much smarter than me. But yeah, they're the sort of rough ideas of sort of what I'm thinking with different things. I have made, you guys know I made my invitations, so that's another thing that I have done. What else have we made? We've made the bombiers. What else did we make? We made other things.
Bought things like the lights and the curtain lights.
Yeah, there's lots of things we've bought. That's what I think too, Simone. I think it's I think it's different, and let's face it, most things about me are different. So, where's my thing? There it is. I can't get that in the shot. Sorry, Ryan, you have to move it. Maybe the smaller card thing. I wouldn't put the peg, stick the card on the stick, and put another card on the other side so you can see the table from all sides. That's not a bad idea, though. Hold on. Let's just do a little bit of wedding DIY while we're here. What did you say, Ryan?
I told you to do that.
Yeah, but you're not Di. You're not Di. Di's much smarter. I'm just going to grab just some glue tape just because this will come off so I can sort of use it as a bit of a tester. So obviously this isn't going to be perfect or anything, but we actually have had some playing cards made with our faces on them as a bit of like a fun thing to do. That sits a bit low, but oh, sorry, Ryan, I didn't realise you were going to put that there. What do you think? Because I think I want them big just so that people can, like as Di said, so you can see them from a long way away. Whoops. Because obviously the waiters, etc., are going to need to see where we are. Shush, Ryan. He laughs. It's not fair. He laughs at me at the most inappropriate moments too. There we go. What do you think? Let me know. It also brings back memories of things you did when you were family. Yeah. That's why we've got the little playing cards on the tables as well. Like as much as you don't want people to be sitting around at the tables and not getting up and dancing at a wedding, I kind of like the idea of having 5 or 6 members of my family just sitting there with a set of cards and just playing Frustration while we party, and you can come in and out. Some people like Jenga, some people like Scrabble. some people have like gigantic chests. I'm going to have playing cards just to keep people interested. Kels, you could use the Rust-Oleum spray paint that has a primer in it so it sticks to the bucket. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think you guys have talked me back into this. But I could glue them on. I could glue them on and then sort of maybe put them together with foam tape so they got some solid to them. Maybe?
Just glue them together.
Yeah, maybe. We'll still paint them black though.
Stick.
Yeah. I love you guys. You're so good. If I could invite you all to my wedding, I would. Unfortunately, I don't think I'd fit you all. I know there's only 20 of you here, but I still don't think we fit you. Unfortunately. Do you guys all want to come to South Australia? I don't know how many of you want to come. Do you know what I'm actually looking forward to more than anything about the wedding? I'm looking forward to showing you guys the video afterwards, because I love where we're getting married more than any place on earth. It is my favorite place. And I said to our videographer actually when we met him the other, well, two or 3 months ago, I don't care if you don't get me in any shots at all, just get pictures of where we're getting married, because it is just gorgeous. And I really want to show off how beautiful it is. So can't wait for you guys to see it. And I'm not getting emo. What's wrong with me at the moment? Not good. Oh. I'm really sorry, guys. I feel very out of it. What's the matter, Jet? Jet! Okay, he's barking. Anyway, if you guys want to chuck any more questions at me, otherwise we sort of might wrap this up early, just because I know I'm kind of rambling and not really helping you guys with anything. Sorry about that. I promise that next month I'll have something all organised and will be really, really good. You know what I actually might do? I don't know how many of you guys are over on my website, but we might start up like a blog, not a blog page, like a forum post for every live video, and you guys can chuck ideas at me of what you would like to see, and you can put them up there on any time within the month, and that way I can come back and look at them and have ideas, because sometimes I'm just a bit drained and a bit not quite with it, which is how I feel at the moment. So yeah, Shorty, I'm not down. I'm definitely not down. I'm just really tired. But I wasn't going to miss talking to you guys, because I love it. I love talking to you guys, and I love spending time with you, and it would take more than Ryan's computer not working to keep me away from you, but it just, unfortunately, I just don't have my normal pep, which I'm very, very, very sorry about. I'm just going through here, all the other things. Only 4 hours away, but unfortunately I'm stuck at work. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate when you're stuck? Mum was born in SA and brought up in Trop Park and Morphett Vale. It's all beautiful spots in Adelaide, Kels. I would I won't say I won't never. Should never say never. I don't think I would ever go back and live in Adelaide, because it is a very small, a very big country town, and I love Melbourne. But I love Adelaide. There's something very happy about Adelaide and something very special about Adelaide, which is why I'm really, really excited that Ryan's going to get to come. And Kels, you're going to know what this is, and Sandra, you're going to know what this is, that Ryan's coming to the Christmas pageant with me, which is actually the Saturday before the wedding. So, yeah, very excited for that. Where are we? I saw something else pop up a second ago that I wanted to answer, and I can't see where it went. I got distracted. I don't know why. I don't know why it's just hit me. I'm just really sleepy all of a sudden. What else can I tell you? There's got to be something else I can tell you. I'm hoping you guys have been enjoying, I guess, the fact that I've been trying to up my Instagram game just a little bit. Don't know how many of you guys follow me on Insta as well. But it's been interesting playing with different filters, like different apps and stuff on my phone. And kind of learning how they work and trying to be better on Instagram, because I find Instagram's really actually a very fun place to interact with maybe different people than I normally get to. But Kels, I'll take pictures and send them, don't worry. But yeah, it's an interesting, different way to connect with people, so I kind of like that. So hopefully you guys have noticed that that's been getting a little bit better. Kels, Shorty, how many planners am I using at the moment? Okay, Seeing on an everyday basis, 2. 2 on an everyday basis, 1 and 2. Regular, everyday, normal, need this to survive planner, and social media planner doesn't come with me to work every single day, but gets touched probably every single day when I get home, just so I can check in and make sure that I'm doing everything right. My gigantical, which I still need to have a little bit of a play with because I've been neglecting it just a little. Wedding planner, which right now looks kind of scary. It's not an everyday planner. I don't use it every day, but I probably use it 2 or 3 times a week where I just check in and make sure I'm on the right track. And does this count as a planner? It should. I've got my Mumsy and Bub, which I'm sort of doing junking in and just playing with and doing different arty-farty things when I feel like it. That, though, has been very hard, especially the last 2 or 3 weeks doing the junk journal, but I do really enjoy playing with it. So I guess you could go with 4. I'm using 4. God, that's a lot of planners. I don't really need to be using 4 planners, and I just bought another one. I'm not buying any more planners until the end of the year. Am I, Ryan? He might kill me. But 4, I think, is a good number. 4 is a good number. And who said it to me the other day? Someone said it to me somewhere, and I can't remember where. They said something about if I was going to change to a different planner setup. And no, I'm not, because this is working, and I'm very organised. I'm very comfortable. I'm still debating if I want to change up my inserts for next year. So this is actually something you guys can give me some feedback on. So obviously I always use horizontals. These are my Aussie Planner Chick ones, and I love them. But I'm kind of considering playing with vertical planning rather than horizontal. So let me know if you guys would like that, if you'd prefer me to stay horizontal, if you'd like me to switch between them. Maybe 1 month do vertical and 1 month do horizontal, because that would be cool. I know it's only 3 months away, and I do know there is a planner I am going to want before the end of the year, but that's all I can tell you. So there will be a new planner before the end of the year, but that's all I can tell you. So you guys know what I'm talking about, so I can shush. 3 planners is a good number, I think, Denise. And I think when the wedding's over, like I will lose this one and I will gain my house one back. It'll start being the one that I touch a little bit more often, because obviously we're going to have that most of next year. So that's sort of the next one that's coming in, other than this other one I'm talking about. No more planners to mine. I know, you know that I'm never actually stopping buying planners. I don't think I could, even if I wanted to. I've got an awesome collection, and when we build the house, I'm deliberately building a whole planner office room, craft room, that's basically going to be built around displaying these gorgeous things, because I love them. They're just gorgeous. Jade, that's okay. You don't have to be here for all of the live, and to be quite honest, I've been waffling for 49 minutes. That's all I've done. I haven't actually given any kind of information or anything else. I've just been waffling. It's just been fun, really. Just a couple of friends sitting around chatting, me chatting to you about my weird and wonderful life. And yes, it is quite possibly my favourite t-shirt. I do have another one that's not actually a Harry Potter one, but it's got a Deathly Hallows style imprint on the front, and I love that one too. Sandra, stay the way you are now. I am really comfortable with the horizontal, and I don't know if that maybe coming out of the horizontal would push me out of my comfort zone a little bit. So perhaps that's something we need to do. Waffles. I didn't. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Ryan, go get the cake. Go get the cake. I want to show the guys the cakes. It's just an idea, Sandra. I just might play with it. And Sherelle, I like to play. So yeah, maybe I do like a January horizontal, February vertical, and I can talk to Aussie Planner Chick for sorting that out for me. So we'll get to that. But here you go. Here's the ultimate wedding stuff. So obviously, because we're getting married in South Australia, we need to get the cake from South Australia because you can't take the cake from Melbourne to South Australia. It's just too hard. But because we're not in Adelaide, we couldn't get the cake. We couldn't get the cake samples. So the lovely, and I can't remember what her name is. I'm having a mental blank, but she's not going to be watching this anyway, so it won't matter. The lovely lady from Rustic Tarts, there you go, over in Sainsbury in South Australia, actually posted Ryan and I a bunch of cake samples. And so after dinner tonight, we've actually eaten 3 bits of this cake. And no, there's not a lot of cake here. But I can just tell you, I'm freaking full, which might be why I feel a bit bleh. Because holy moly, there's a lot of cake here. So we've eaten 3 bits. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more bits of cake to eat and sample and try and work out which ones we want to be our wedding cake. But as Ryan said when I took them out of the box, can we get married more often just so that people send us cake? Because he's rather excited about all the different cakes. But I feel we ate too much. Going back to other things. That was waffles. That's got me onto the cakes. I apologise. 1 main planner and 1 study planner. I don't use a lot. Trying to have a social media planner, trying to put a business plan. So maybe 3 I think is a nice number, Shorty, if you've got the main planner and then something else. So when you've got like the main planner and the study planner, I think that works, and then you've got the other one. So 3 is good. I write big too, Simone, but there's something about vertical I just want to try, and I could just use it for 1 week and then be over it. The Planners Anonymous vertical inserts are a good idea too, Di. Maybe I do that. But the only problem is the Planners Anonymous ones are already decorated, and then I haven't got anything to decorate for you guys. So it's I could use it and then I'd decorate and show you guys that, but then I wouldn't use it, and then I'll be using the Planners Anonymous ones instead, and that just sort of seems wasteful. And Lily, that's why I would really love to use a bullet journal like in that way, and that's what I really love about doing my social media planner with like bullet journal style stuff. I can change it up whenever I like, which I really enjoy. I like playing with this sort of setup, and I have actually really enjoyed for September having the extra bit of space and tracking the tracking Instagram separate to YouTube. That's been really, really good for me, I think. So I know exactly what you mean with the bullet journal. They're awesome. Not the luxe one, just the normal ones. They are. Hold on, I'm just going to grab something else and show you. Where is it? So these are just to show you. So this was the normal ones. This was back from the high tea kit, I think. They're a little bit more plain, but there is a little bit to them. Not a lot. Like, there you go. That's sort of... But they do have a little bit of decoration, and I don't know if I can... I feel like I'd be stuck to having to use the kit. So maybe... The planner markets are coming up. In case you don't know, the planner markets... Melbourne planner markets, I should say, are on November... When is it? November something. I'll get my calendar so I make sure I actually tell you guys the right day. November the 17th. I know the Saturday after my wedding. They are... I don't know who's going to be there, but I'm sure someone's going to have vertical inserts that perhaps I can get a couple of plain ones, and that'll be great. Have my Christmas one and then my normal one. Jade. Okay, do I do that? That's a good idea. I have a Christmas planner under normal circumstances. I would be using a Christmas planner about now. And the same thing, I'm not doing the Christmas workshop at kikki.k this year because I've done it twice and I don't really need to do it again. But at this time of the year, I'm usually really starting to get into Christmas, and just because the wedding is kind of right before Christmas, when I say I'm ignoring Christmas, I'm pretending it's not happening, and we're just having a very nice Ryan and Ash Christmas, which we haven't done before, so that's kind of cool. Shorty, do you think I would sell the social media insert you've created? I just write them up. I feel bad selling them. I'm happy to help you. If you want to send me a message on Facebook, and I'll show you sort of how I do it. Because I draw them out. So if you had dot grid, Shorty, I'll show you how I do them, what size I do them. Let me know. What?
I think people don't want to do that part of it.
Oh, righto.
It takes you quite a long time, doesn't it?
It does. leave it with me. I'll design some up. I'll do my best to design some up as fast as I can. I'll see if Ryan can help me, and we might be able to put that in my shop just as a digital download, and I might do that one as a free one just because I feel bad. Ryan's shaking his head. We'll see. Maybe like $1. I don't know. We'll work that out. Shorty, you and I will talk. Chat me on Facebook. We'll sort something out. Exactly, Dad. I could do a free printable. That's very true. Dot grid paid for my planner when I first started, and they're much more adaptable. Survivor, I agree. I think dot grid is really fun. I think dot grids are great, and that's why I love using them in my social media planner. But they don't work for my everyday one. I need a bit more. I need a bit more structure with my everyday one because it just doesn't quite work when I have too much choice of what I could do with it. Sarah, next year's Christmas in our new house is going to be extremely special if we get in before Christmas. Theoretically. And like I said, I've never built a house, so I don't know if this is going to happen or not. But let's say we get the land in, like we title in March. You say it takes 2 months to go through all of the paperwork, all the bits and pieces. Let's say you start building in May. I can't honestly, unless there's like a gigantic torrential downpour, which considering we're building in Melbourne in winter could happen. I don't see it not being finished by December. But I think I'm being very optimistic. So perhaps. Why are you playing with the colour? That looks different than it did before. Okay. Maybe my eyes are just sore. I can't honestly see us not being in there for Christmas, but I think it will be a Christmas like with boxes. I think we'll still be moving. So I don't know how special next Christmas will be, but Christmas after will be. Let's hope we don't have kids running around by then. I do want kids, I just don't know when I'm going to fit them in. That's all that is. Alright guys, I think I'm just about done for the night. I really, really, really appreciate you guys coming hang out with me. You guys know how much I love you all. I'm very sorry again that I've been a little bit subdued and not quite so bubbly. I'm hoping that I can shake this tiredness and we can have one heck of an October last live video before I disappear to get married. That's scary. Did you know that? There's only one more live video before we get married?
6 weeks.
I'm scared now. I'm very scared. That just made me realise how close it is, like nothing else has. So yeah, hopefully next one will be a little bit, I'll have some structure to it. I'll make sure that, I'll set that, I just saw my reaction come up on there, sorry, it was just funny. I'm so easily distracted right now. I will set up a post over on my forum on my website. If you haven't already checked it out, pop over and have a look. I'll try to stop talking about it so often. It's not really going so well, but yeah. I'll set up a post over there and you guys can let me know during the month if you just have an idea of what you think I should talk about on my live, what I should show, what I should do. You can leave that there and that way we can go along. Thank you, Shorty. I'm always here just to answer questions. So if you've ever, that's what that blog post will be. If you've got a question, chuck it up there. I'll add it to my list and I'll have it sitting in front of me and we'll answer all the questions one by one. And then you guys can also, I can elaborate on them if you need me to. Natasha, sorry if it's been asked, but is any Halloween ideas happening kikki.k too? I'm not doing Halloween this year. I know I did it last year in my planner. I'm not going to do it this year. I've got too much other stuff already planned for you guys. I have almost every week between now and the week after the wedding planned, as in what I'm going to do decoration wise. So unfortunately Halloween just didn't fit when I put it all in there. But I will tell you there are some absolutely gorgeous Halloween kits around. Behaven's got a gorgeous one and I only know that because I've been looking at it wishing I could do Halloween. Tender Designs have some really nice ones. I've seen them. So there's a couple. I think all the big shops are doing Halloween. So have a look on a bunch of them. Jump on Planners Anonymous Australia because they always have the best ones. Good night, everybody. Sorry, I'm just reading. What? Did I say Planners Anonymous? I said Planner Addicts. Sorry, Planner Addicts Australia was what I meant to say. I'm really tired. Shorty, yes, do that. Catherine, thank you very much. I appreciate your good luck. Simone, yes, next month, last live is a miss. I'm not missing a live. That's the other thing. So that's the other thing I need to tell you guys. So originally when we sort of set out all the lives that we were going to do for the year, I October, November, December was going to be TBA because I wasn't sure if I was going to have time. I can tell you right now I'm committing to doing October, November and December all live, all the last, and we'll work out November. December might be on my birthday. I don't know yet. I haven't worked that out. December's still TBA, but I am going to do one in October and November. So make sure you check out on my Facebook page. I will make sure I put the dates up on Facebook. I know there are. I think they already are. They're on a tag post on Facebook. So have a peep over there if you want to know those dates, and I'll confirm December with you as soon as I can. I'm going to shut up. So thank you guys again so much for coming and hanging out with me. I love you all really so much. Sending lots of huggles, and I will see you in my extra special bonus video tomorrow. Bye guys.